well, dude. Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It is nice to have you on the show. I
nice
have one request. Please don't call me Jimmy.
You got it. You got it. I'm actually thrilled that Jimmy is not here.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I've done the show a few times, like I think 7 times or something like that, and every time I managed to put my entire foot all the way into my mouth.
Really? How so?
Yeah. One of the times I actually announced our child's gender.
Oh.
Yeah, which we were not doing at the time. Yeah. And I once also embarrassed myself by telling drunk stories about vodka. It was an issue. Yeah.
Drunk stories about vodka. That sounds like fun.
It was great. It was great. I mean, also, they ended up sending me a case of vodka afterwards. So.
Which vodka is this?
Yeah. By the way.
Can we?
Which camera? Because of Beluga Gold Line vodka.
Yes.
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Yes, Beluga Gold Line vodka.
For both of us, 2 cases. But it was a disaster.
Okay. Well, we'll try and buck the trend.
Thank you.
Hey, speaking of your unborn daughter, is the right sex?
Well, now they've both been born at this point.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Your daughter has a familiar name. Your daughter's name, if I'm not mistaken, is Harper Grace.
Yes.
That is my daughter's name.
Do you think that's an accident? By the way, okay, so you had the name first. This is true.
This is true. Our daughters have the exact first and middle name.
And also, your last name is Harris.
Man.
I know. So they also have the same initials, Hammer and Harris. So like it's really, we just stole everything, basically. Yeah, we went full single white female. Yeah.
Oh, really? What's next?
I don't know. Well, you'll see.
Yeah. Harper Grace Hammer.
Yep.
That sounds like a superhero.
It does. It does. But that was like part of the reason we chose it, and we chose it before we found out what your daughter's name was. And I distinctly remember a moment where my wife was pregnant, and she called me and she goes, "What the f-" to borrow your words, and I was like, "What?" She goes, "Do you know what Neil Patrick Harris's daughter's name is?" And I was like, "Honestly, no, I don't." And she goes, "It's Harper Grace." And I go, "Oh, that's so funny." She goes, "That's our name." And I was like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure their daughter was born first. So maybe it's their name, and we kind of usurped it. I don't know.
Well, we have had great luck with Harper Grace as a name.
Great.
And I'm sure you have as well. So
far, so good.
It's a beautiful name. Have you've been working a ton? Are you taking your time off? Have you gotten to do anything fun, relaxing?
No.
Not really?
No, not really.
Work.
Yeah, it's been work. It's been fun. We've been kind of out promoting this movie now, so...
you have the movie coming out, and then you also are about to do a show on Broadway, am I right?
Yes, and I'm so glad you bring this up, because I actually want to talk to you about this. I need pointers. I've never done this before.
Well, this is a big deal. Tell everyone about what... You're making your Broadway debut.
Yeah, no, it's true. I'm going to go do a play in Broadway next summer called Straight White Men, directed by Anna Shapiro and written by young Gene Lee. And it is an amazing opportunity, and I have no idea what I'm doing on stage. So if you have any pointers or literally any advice at all.
Act good.
Oh. That one might be tough.
What is the play about? I could give you some pointers.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically about the concept of, you know, toxic masculinity and what it is to be a straight white male and the things that are expected of you from that, and, you know, that whole kind of thing. You really
When was the last time you were on stage?
Never. Literally never.
You've never been on stage in a small little theater or anything?
No, well, I mean, all of my training as an actor is kind of like stage-based. I did like kind of Stella Adler training and all that stuff. So I've been on stage in front of an acting class, but I've never been on stage in front of people. So what do I do?
Well, I think the great thing about a play is that, and the great thing about theater is that everyone watches it and lives it from A to Z, all the way through.
Okay,
so you will get caught up in it. And the one piece of advice that I would probably give is to be very careful and protective of your voice. Because I've done musicals before where you have to be careful of your voice. But a lot of people go and start shouting in a play, not realizing that they need to shout almost as if they're singing. Because doing that 8 times a week and getting intense, suddenly 2 months later, you're totally hoarse and you have to keep doing it and you can hurt your cords. So pay attention to your throat.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
There's too many jokes after saying pay attention to your throat. Especially given your film.
Yeah. Call me by your name, everybody.
By Armie's co-star, Timothy Chalamet, when we come back. So stick around and we'll talk about this amazing movie.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. If you enjoyed the video, hit subscribe. And if you don't click subscribe, this invisible hamster will die.